Excuse me. Give me back my mask.
No!
Give me back my mask.
No!
Hey, you... mother...
What is this? What's going on
I can't...
here?
I can't see in this thing.
What?
Where are you?
What did he say? You know what?
Hey, you stole my mask.
No, I didn't!
Yes, you did.
You know, we can barely hear you with the cone on your head. If you don't mind, if you would just pull that off. Yeah. Wow,
Give me back my mask!
it's the real Spider-Man. Hold on a second. Wait a minute now. I happen to be a very big fan of Spider-Man. How did he steal your mask?
It's a long story, Jimmy. It's a sad story, too. I ran out of web fluid. I was waiting for the B-38, and he snuck up behind me and stole it right off my head.
He snuck up behind you, but I thought you had Spidey sense.
But that's for threats.
Oh.
And he's not really all that threatening.
That's true.
Could I just have my mask back so I can get back to set?
Come on, give him back his mask. This is ridiculous. You don't steal masks from heroes.
Thank you so much. Oh, it smells really weird.
That's tequila.
Oh, it's tequila, don't worry. Did you see you have to get back to set?
Yes.
Are you making another movie?
Spider-Man Far From Home next summer in theaters.
Wait a minute. Is this movie a prequel? Because, you know, at the end of Infinity War, you turn into, like, black confetti.
I think Thanos is robbing a bank, so I'm gonna go in.
Well, why would Thanos rob a bank? That doesn't make any sense.
Thanos is poor. Anyway,
Oh.
bye, Jimmy. See you later.
Spider-Man.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. We got a whole bunch of new Spider-Man to break down, both Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because they dropped that Post Malone trailer with a whole bunch of new footage. So I'll talk about the Tom Holland stuff first, because that's happening later tonight. Then I'll talk about the new Spider-Verse footage. There's a new round of that Spider-Man PS4 game giveaway too, just because all this Spider-Man stuff is going on. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a Spider-Man related comment on the video. The reason why Tom Holland is going on Jimmy Kimmel in his new suit is obviously to promo the movie and tell everybody what's going on. I don't think that they're going to be dropping a big trailer or anything like that. I think he's just going to be talking about the suit and what's going on with the movie. Whatever that ends up being, I will totally do a video for it. It airs really late, so that video won't post till Friday morning. No worries about that. But I do like how he tries to skirt around explaining the Snapshot and Infinity War. Shouldn't you be dead right now? Is this movie not going to be a prequel? He just mumbles as he runs off camera and does a flip. So if you were wondering why Tom Holland was teasing him going back in the makeup chair earlier today on his Instagram, this is what that is for. The brand new footage for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was for the Post Malone music video that they dropped a little while ago too.
I'm Shamik Moore.
I'm Jake Johnson.
And I voice Miles Morales.
And I voice Peter Parker in Spider-Man
Into the Spider-Verse. We brought you a sneak peek from our upcoming movie. In your universe, there's only one Spider-Man, but there's another universe.
You're like me.
How? Spider-Verse is the first movie about a biracial superhero. Whoa!
Miles has got to learn from the more experienced Spider people. So you want to learn to be Spider-Man?
No, I have to learn to be Spider-Man.
One thing I know for sure, don't do it like me. Do it like you.
This film has crazy cool action from beginning to end.
This is gonna take Spider-Man to a whole new level.
This morning I woke up in the fortress of distortion. I'm at war with my emotions.
There are a couple new plot points that we haven't seen in the earlier trailers. So at the beginning of the film, Miles gets into a special magnet school. It's a big deal. So like you see him here getting ready and going to his first day of school. It's supposed to be a really big deal because they come from a really low income area and he winds up winning the lottery to get into this special school. So it means this really good education, meaning that he could follow in Peter Parker's tracks someday and become a scientist just like him. There's a lot of awkward romance stuff going on with Gwen Stacy. It's not Spider-Gwen though, because in the other trailers, Spider-Gwen says we need to get back to our own universes. So this version is just totally normal Gwen Stacy. They just have that awkward interaction like you would see with Peter Parker in high school. Tom Holland did the exact same thing during the Homecoming movie, where by the end of the movie, he finally got the courage to ask out Liz, who he had a crush on for a long time. They went to Homecoming together. Obviously didn't go down the way he expected, but I'm expecting a similar twist with Miles and Gwen Stacy, where he's all awkward and nerdy at the beginning of the film. Then by the end of the film, he goes through all those adventures with midlife crisis Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy from another universe, and finally gets the courage to ask his version of Gwen Stacy out. But the other thing that we learned about this version of Peter Parker, he definitely doesn't sound like 616 Peter Parker once you hear his backstory. Jake Johnson literally called him midlife crisis Peter Parker. He used to be married to Mary Jane Parker, but his life of fighting crime just was terrible for their marriage, so she left him, so he's been on his own. He's kind of let himself go. He's got a bit of a beer gut. So this movie is a bit of a call to action for him. So because his life is so shit in the universe that he comes from, that's why I'm pretty sure that this is not going to be 616 Peter Parker. He'll be from some other universe, because that would be the most sad version of Peter Parker ever. Now obviously the one on Miles's Earth is Ultimate Peter Parker. Part of the footage is actually just the Venom post-credit scene with Post Malone's song on top of it, where they have the really awkward run-in at Ultimate Peter Parker's grave. The Jake Johnson Peter Parker's trying to introduce himself for the first time, and everybody freaks out, and they wind up crashing their way down the street. So if you guys haven't seen it, what I'm expecting is that regardless of what Tom Holland brings with him in terms of previews or footage or whatever to Jimmy Kimmel tonight, they will probably attach the first genuine teaser trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home to Into the Spider-Verse in the middle of December. So no worries, we'll have all kinds of Spider-Man stuff to talk about tomorrow. There was a lot of debate going on yesterday about what color exactly that suit is, because it kind of looks black in this light here, but if you look at it up close, it really does look dark blue. Hopefully they'll clarify a little bit about what's going on with that, and obviously they're probably going to try to avoid giving away spoilers about Avengers 4 and how everybody comes back, because very clearly Spider-Man has to come back to make this movie. Post all your theories in the comments below. That new Spider-Man Jimmy Kimmel video will be up Friday morning. While you wait for everything, click here for more Spider-Man Far From Home, and click here for the new Captain Marvel trailer and learn all about how Marvel changed her backstory for the MCU ahead of Avengers 4. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.